Hey, Paul. I'm doing pretty good. Just got finished eating, running a little bit late. I was gonna start earlier tonight, but I cooked some food up, and so I'm about normal time. Let's see. Just getting our links out at the moment. How you doing, brother? Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Um, I am just a little bit dissatisfied at the moment with Fallout because I have looked at many different HUDs and tried a few. I actually have a new one on right now, and we still have this. So I'm just gonna have to work with it. Um, the update broke the HUD that I was using. I don't know if y'all remember that one, but it was actually the one from Horizon, and wonder if I could still use Horizon. I don't know though because the older version of Horizon is kind of broken now. So, but it's all good. It's a HUD. It just drives me a little bit bug nuts that they don't move together. I do my inventory, even with Carla here. If I go into trade with Carla, my inventory moves, but then I have to adjust hers too. That's the only thing. That's the big irritation for me. And I know it may seem like a little thing, but it's an irritation. And I've been watching a couple of actual Let's Plays for Fallout 4. Just trying to get other perspectives and stuff. And I actually thought about using Sanctuary Light again to get rid of all the houses and all the junk I can't get rid of. But that's going to put us on a bare hill, and we'll have to build everything all back up again, which is not really a big deal. I'll have to actually look into it a little bit more. But if I do that, I want to build a whole lot of stuff right now. Um, Here's the second thing. Instead of turning Sanctuary into like the Minuteman town, just leave the people here that are here, make sure they have enough food, water, and all that. And eventually make our way to that big ass island. I can't think of the name of it. Um, one that's right by the castle. That's got the Mirelurk Queen and the Mirelurks that guard it, and you can flip the siren on to get rid of them. Can't think of what it's called. It's not Paradise Island, but it's something. It starts with a P, I think. But anyway, take that island and turn that into my Minuteman town, basically. But that's if we go all in on the Minutemen, because I didn't really want to do a whole bunch of settlements. So we'll have to see as we go. Because I basically wanted to do Minutemen Institute, but do the least amount of settlements I could get away with. And I'm also looking at another build, but it's actually a permadeath build. So basically, you have one life to live, and we know how I am. If there's a way to get my character killed, I'll probably find it. Spectral Island, that's it. Spectral Island. Yep, you got it. Spectral Island. Good Lord, I couldn't think of that name. And it doesn't even start with a P. But yeah, turn Spectral Island into the Minuteman town, and it's right there at the castle, just across the water. But there were a few little ideas that I had. It just depends on how far we take the playthrough and what all we have plans on doing. Like, I still remember one where I was building a museum and we never got it built. But I was building it out over the water. But we had moved on. I think y'all know how I get though. After a while, I get tired of playing the same character over and over. But I'm actually, there are benefits to sticking with the one character. And instead of just rushing through completing the game, you know, slow down a bit, take it easy, see the sights, and there's a lot of new stuff. And I think it was Christopher that was telling me about the Bounty Hunter mod, the Creation Club Bounty Hunter mod. I looked at it. It's about 600, whatever they are, atoms or whatever, points. So I may invest in that. And we can run through that and see what being a bounty hunter is all about. We'll see. But for right now, we're just going to continue doing what we're doing, trying to get her gun nut up so we can get suppressors on our weapons. And I did update the Chinese stealth suit to the newest Creation Club version. You know, I really don't care for the Chinese stealth suit though, because that's all you can wear. But right now they have also broken my all armor, all clothing. And we're wearing the, where is it, Brotherhood officer uniform right now, because the really cool outfit that I was wearing, you couldn't put armor on it. At least with this one you can put some armor on it. But you know, eventually we're going to get the serious armor anyway, and then we won't worry about it. But first things first, we want to get to level 15. What are we at right now? We are at level 11. So we need to get to level 15. We need to go get our night vision stuff and our thermal vision stuff. And go from there. Because once we hit level 15, we'll be able to, I think we can do this at 13. We can get gun nut 2 at 13. And then we'll get another sneak. But yeah. And I want to get the Mr. Sandman as soon as we can too. We are going to also work on getting Blitz. Hey Sven. Work on getting Blitz because I'm carrying a combat knife too. And if we can get Blitz, then that's going to help out with the silent kills and the, you know, it's a little teleporting, but I do enjoy it when you get it rolling really good. And I remember we're out of mines. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have any mines? Weapons. Nope. Can I make any mines? Nope. What does it take for a frag mine? Demolition expert rank 2. Okay. These are going to be really useful for us in the long run, because I'm trying to train myself to, like, I'll take 2 shots, drop a mine, and move. Take 2 shots, drop a mine, and move. That way, whenever they close in on the spot I was shooting from, they hit a mine. Okay, Paul, I appreciate you, brother. But I'm working on the stealthy aspects of it. And like a lot of times when you go in, like say you're going to do some sniping or whatever, drop a mine to cover your back while you're doing the sniping, and then move. You know, because they're gonna hone in on you. They're gonna figure out where the bullets are coming from, even if you're stealth. It doesn't matter. But anyway, let's see. Carla's running off, so I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. We have a little bit of money. Now, there's something else we could use, is getting the spray and pray for just those instances that we don't want things to close too much with us. And finish rounding out what I've been working on, we're going to go get the second Manuel rifle. Gotcha, Finn. I got you. Maybe the internet connection will get better. I don't know. But hopefully. But we're going to go get the second Manuel rifle. Because that's technically the sniper rifle of the bunch. Because we have the carbine. Let's see. What time is it? It is 2:30. And we have to go to 10 Pines and come around behind 10 Pines. So we could actually... Well, actually... and we could actually go get the... PC. And that might cut some time off, but if it doesn't cut time off, it will give us a bed over there. Saved. We did a lot of stuff as far as creations and mods and stuff. I moved stuff around the load order. I was trying to get the HUD to work, so I want to make sure we get a good solid save there. All right, what do we got? We got that, that. Got that. Yeah, at least we got a scoped weapon, but I'm going to get the other one and turn it into the sniper rifle, I think. So let's see, 10 Pines, that's Grey Garden, Red Rocket, 10 Pines right there. Yeah, I'm not appreciative of that either. I do not like the mod and creation combined, and it did the... See, and also, here's something else with the mod and the creation club combined. This is clean and simple 10 Pines Bluff. I did not turn this mod on. The game turned it on itself. I didn't turn this on. So yeah, lovely. All right. Now I've got to go find the Nuka-Cola Quantum Trail. And they've kind of messed me up on that. Let's see. Where does that want me to go though? Because no, I know where the trail is. I can pick the trail up over here without going over there. I just have to find the dang entrance. All right, so here is old girl. Is that oh, the leather armor merchant. All right, so where's the sign at? Right here. Okay. So here we're gonna go this way. And find our Nuka-Colas. Whoa, hello. Uh-huh. Poison. I think we have fast metabolism, which gives us, we get poison a lot. Hey, Dust Money. How you doing? They very well could have. Big ass mosquitoes. But yeah, and I think we have fast metabolism. Let me double check that. Fast metabolism. I can't English. Our metabolic rate is twice normal. That means that we are half resistant to radiation poison, but we heal at double the pace. So poison will jack us up real bad. So we have to be very careful and kind of control that. But yeah, those mosquitoes are horrible. All right, and there's that, and there's our other Manuel rifle. That is the actual sniper rifle, but it does damage to animals, so it's a little bit niche, so to speak. All right, so now we got to go to the pond. I am not going to kill the creature. I'm actually going to send it to Sanctuary. Yep, there's a lot of rads right there, buddy. But we're gonna put the quantum in it. That was a lot of rats. Okay, and then we have to go over here and hide out. We can kill it or feed it, and I'm not killing it. Hey, buddy.
Easy now, boy. Here you go.
And go to Sanctuary Hills. There you go. Yay. All right. Hey, Evil. How you doing, man? Been a little while. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you also. Yes, indeed. Where are we going? I need to get back to the APC, so we need to go that away. And y'all know in survival you don't get markers on your compass, so that's what leads me to getting lost a good bit of the time. There's dogs all around here. Yep. I realized where I was. Oh, I have an infection. Great. An infection you have to cure immediately, if not sooner. So with the paid mods, can you still use the old mods for free? I am. I am definitely using mods now. I had some compatibility issues. My HUD being one of them that is really pissing me off, but you don't have to use the paid Creation Club stuff. They will now here's something I don't like also. Boy, there's a lot I don't like. But they force you to download stuff. You are forced to do it. But once you get through all the initial stuff, you can go through and take off what you don't want and all that. Now I left all the Creation Club stuff on that I had, but I took off some other stuff that I did not need. I still have not bought the anniversary edition. I'm not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Uh-oh. All right, can we get off the thing so I can kill? Thank you. Oh, hello. Yeah, about time y'all did something. Okay, so now we have an infection we have to take care of here. Let's see. There we go. All right, let's put our sleeping bag out. We're going to be sleeping here tonight. But let's... First off, I need antibiotics. There we go. I'm going to need another rat away. Now we need food and drink, so I'm gonna hit a steak and some mirelurk meat and some water. There we go. Now that should fix us. When I feel Fallout 4 is too complex, I go to good old simple nostalgic Fallout 3. Well, I mean, I like Fallout 3. Without a doubt, it's my favorite, but it's also because that's my first Fallout. But I mean, Fallout 4 is Fallout 4. I enjoy it. Let's do 11 hours. Make sure we get all the chems out of our system. But like, if they or when they do the remaster for Fallout 3, I'll be very happy, because whenever I step back to Fallout 3, you don't get iron sights in Fallout 3. You have to have a mod to get iron sights, and I've never made the mod work right. So that's one reason. Whenever I go back to Fallout 3, I only last a couple of days and I'm done. If they do the remaster, well, it's going to be like Oblivion. I'm going to be there. Shut up and take my money. But as far as playability and people wanting to watch me play the game, is Fallout 4. Now, there are quite a few people that would hit that button really quick if I said Fallout 3. But, yeah, it's just, it's not optimal at the moment. Okay, so we got the stag, we got the rifle. That's what I wanted. Instead of just going back, though, let's see. What else do we have that I can knock out? He wants us to go to Starlight Drive-In and set up a beacon, take out the stuff. But that's going to give us Starlight, 10 Pines. We're going to have Sanctuary. Then we're going to have Troubled Waters, the Grey Garden. That's 4. That's 4 settlements. Plus I got Red Rocket. That's 5. So I have to make a decision whether I want to continue getting more settlements or just go, wait a minute, let's not do too much at a time. Now, I do know, I did mention at the beginning of the stream, I do want to go get our night vision and thermal vision. So I'm going to have to guess at where we're going to need to go for that. Thermal and night vision, it's going to be at West Tech. West Tech. Now, this is Breakheart Banks. The slog's over here, I think. So we need to go. This is the turnabout right here. So let's go right up in there and see where we can get. Hang on. Cancel. Yeah, right there. I was reading Finn's very eloquent Fallout 3 statement. I usually play it without mods either. That's what I said. Because you have to have a mod to get iron sights, and I've never really got the mod to work, and I'm not really that concerned with it. So I just don't play. Okay, so we're going to head out this way. All right, I don't really want to tangle with the gunners or the airplane right now. So let's go around airplane and the gunners, basically. If they shoot at me, I'm going to go up there and kill them all, but leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. All right. Now, there is a hacker magazine in that graveyard, but usually there's a whole bunch of ghouls in that graveyard. Okay, I'm not seeing any ghouls yet.
Excellent.
All right, I'm not going to sneak the whole way, but there's a raider that you can, I think, go in there, and when you start to come back out, he comes around. I'm just going to try to get through the cemetery and keep on. Once we hit our turnabout, there's going to be a raider and some dogs in a bus, or around a bus. We're going to have to just keep our eyes out. That's if we get to the turnabout. We're also in Rad Scorpion territory. Yeah. There's something here, boys and ladies. There's something. That stag right there. Always shoot the left head. It's a car. Yeah, always shoot the left head. Okay, where's my marker? This way. Okay. Still something here. Still something here. Let's give it a minute. Oh, those water textures are horrible. Is that a light? That is a light. That is a raider. Oh, I know where I'm at. Yep. We're not close enough for them to spot me, though. Could hit VATS, but I kind of don't want to do that. I just saw it right there. All right, now I'm going to hit VATS because I saw it. And there are more. Whoa, there's something over there. That's where we're going. But there's something behind that tree. And it looked like it was walking on two legs. That's a bit on the scary side. Nope, it's a rat scorpion. Okay, cool. Yep, ouch. Oh, it's a legendary. Yep, we gotta go. It's probably got us. I'm just gonna say because it's got poison. But it probably has us. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, give me the armor piercing and let's go. Are we dead? All right, we're gaining life. Okay. Explosive calibrated hunting shotgun. Are you kidding me? Awesome. All right, we are not alone. I knew we were dead. I really did. Because when it popped me with the stinger and I was poisoned, like I showed you guys earlier, we take a lot of poison damage. That's Medford. That is super mutants. Okay. You know, I really want to discover it though. I do want to discover it. All right, this does 86 damage. Does 90. We'll keep this one for right now. And that's going to be put into our repertoire. Matter of fact, put that on 7 for right now. All right, so they're going to have a super English. They're going to have a super mutant suicider over here. And on those, you always want to shoot their right hand. Unless he moves and you miss. There you go. Get it the second time. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we want this on our map because we will be coming back here. Love how they can just throw that Molotov while they're getting their ass shot off, but you know, it is what it is. We have mutant hound meat now, but I'm gonna need more right away. Let's see, mole rat chunks. Let's have a couple of those. Oh, we're still hungry. All right. Yeah, like I haven't eaten lately. Let's get some rad stag. I'm gonna go ahead and take some berry mentats and drink another water. All right. Okay, we're gonna have to wait. But we did saw him. We did saw him. Okay, let's... It's raining. It's overcast, so maybe we can let our stealth pay off for us a little bit here. I got a clean headshot on this one. All right, so yeah, we're uh-oh. Now I've we're going that way. This should be Slocum's Joe though. Something right there. It's a dog. There's a dog right there. Yeah, come on, dude. We do need to start getting those sneak attacks off and hitting a lot better. Okay. Okay. Now, in case you're wondering why we're here, there's a franchise kit that I really want to get. In this box right there. Now I can do my own donut and coffee shops. Okay.
Lock's really strong. That's it.
All right. So we need to get another lock pickup to get into that. We did level up. All right. Well, there you go.
Nice.
And that's going to give us the recipe for Buzz Bites. Yay. All right. Now we got what we came for. Let's see. There is no kind of bed in here at all. Let's have a little bit of water. Because I'm going through the Psycho Jet pretty dang good. And probably about to go through some more. All right, let's see if we can cook anything. We did get that. Right there. That's going to let us get rid of some radiation. All right. Very good. All right. Okay, so we're going that way. I'm gonna sit here for a second though, because sometimes you'll have a roving patrol that comes through, and every now and then it's a little girl and a sentry bot, and I run from them even though they're friendly, as long as you don't mess with the little girl. But I have an innate fear of sentry bots. Um, if I could have any type of girl from Fallout, well, my first answer would be Piper, because Piper's my girl. But just actually breaking it down and giving that question some actual thoughts, probably Curie. Because she's curious about everything. Everything is a wonder. She is happy. She loves to discover things. And I love that. Versus the jaded Piper reporter, you know. I love Piper. Don't get me wrong, anybody. That's my girl. But Curie would probably be the one that I would go with if I could have any of them. Of course, now them having me would be a different thing. Probably they would probably look at me and go like, "What? No." Okay, I'm not seeing any kind of patrol. A lot of times there will be a rad scorpion in a pile of dirt over there, so I'm going to try to be very careful of that. Yeah, but I don't like most of the named people from other factions and stuff. I mean, like Scribe Halen, she would be awesome. But you asked me which one I would prefer. You know, what would be my type? And I told you. All right, those are going to be ghouls. We have a ton of ghouls in this parking garage and in the parking lot. Need to actually be in a better place to... I need to be over there. All right, let's go around slowly. And by slowly, I mean pretty much running in stealth. Oh, can we get up on that? And I make that. All right. That's a whole lot of... It's a whole lot of... That is a legendary. That is a dead legendary. Resolute submachine gun. Interesting. Well, if you went with the Raiders, nice knowing you. Damn it. dilemma. I'm just not into backstabby women, and that would be a raider. She would probably just as soon kill you as look at you. But you know, I mean, you do you, brother. Not to mention, I would like to find a girl that actually knows how to use a shower. High-ranking Enclave officer, yeah, as long as you fit their racial profile, so to speak. As long as you had no mutations and no mutations in your blood, yeah. And now we have our night vision and our thermal. Yay. And our obligatory desk fan. Won't do us any good to clear anything out here unless you have McCready with you. But I put Enclave officer in the same category as I do Tribe Halen. They're both in what is a pseudo military. They both have strict codes that they follow. And if you deviate from any of those, they're fanatical enough to kill you for it. That's not really my cup of tea. Alright, so now we need to make it back to the APC, which is right. Why does the APC have 2 settlers? Place marker. And why does my APC have happiness? What? Whatever. Okay. Okay, and now we could be talking about that patrol. Something else is there. It is. Okay, that's Gus. Okay, we're good. Remember the little girl and the sentry bot I'm telling you about? That's her. That's Gus is her bodyguard. And I usually run from him because Gus scares the bejesus out of me, but
Something you need? If you're not a customer, you're trouble. So what'll it be?
let's have a look at it.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Just don't take too long. It makes Gus twitchy.
Yeah, we don't want to make Gus twitchy. Give me that. Yep. Have that. One of those. I have an Institute pistol. I have the Institute rifle. That, keeping those for my coffee shops. Probably going to keep all this. Yeah. I want to sell that. 1 second. I'll read the thing in a second. All right, now let's see what you got, cat. Herbal stimulant potato. Eh. There you go. Thank you very much. Hey Gus. Yep, we're off like a prom dress. Hey Blackhawk. Got Prime, bench of Fallout series, ended up getting a bunch of the Fallouts on Steam. Good time because it was all on winter sale. Oh, okay, it's all on winter sale. Okay, yeah. I got you. I still haven't watched the TV show. Yeah. But I do enjoy my Fallouts. Okay, I think we should be good to do some sprinting momentarily. We have another patrol we might run across, and I don't want to get that rad scorpion that's in that dirt pile right there riled up. Hey Grizz, no, I didn't run. I actually went and shopped with her. Now, when I first saw him hauling ass and I didn't know it was Gus, yeah, I almost took off, but okay, so we cleared the super mutants and the synths on the outside, so we should be able to just get on through. Gotta watch out for bugs though. All right.
Hi.
Okay, we got somebody not real close, but close enough that I don't like it. And getting closer. Yeah, I don't like it. Let's get the hell out of here. That goes to the plane. I guess the big wing gave that away. And so let's avoid the plane still and see if we can just cut through the gunners over here. Again, don't want to really bother with the gunners, but if they mess with me, I will go kill them. That is gunfire. And how did I get experience? What? Tell them to get off my lawn. Okay. Yep, we're good. All right. Now, I doubt we can make the night vision yet, but we'll see. Every time you go across the bridge. Oh, right. Down on the railroad tracks below it. Yeah. We had just cleared, like last episode, we had just cleared down there. Um, so it may not have had a chance to respawn a new random encounter. All right, let's drop everything we don't need. I'm gonna look at that for sure. This is 103 damage. This is the, I mean, they're both 308s. This one just is supposedly, well, it has 203. Yeah, it has better range. This is the actual sniper rifle, but it only does 50% more damage against animals. So I don't think I'm going to use that one. I'm going to keep the carbine for now. Don't really care about that one. So we'll keep, I definitely going to check the shotgun out, but, let's put the Slocum's Joe. Whenever I do make a coffee shop, we'll doll them up on there. Yeah, it's a random encounter right there. Yeah, every time you have a chance for a random encounter. But like I said, we had just cleared it out last episode, so maybe I got lucky. Um, all right, we still have 12 Psychojet. I went through a good bit, but we still got enough. Carrying a lot of food. I'm probably going to drop some of that off in the APC. Let's see. Do I have, oh, good. I hate, let's go ahead and pick up some of the shotgun shells. That's going to put us at 144, but I'm going to drop some food in the APC. So that'll help us out a little bit. But first, let's see. Can I make, where's that? I think it's in utility right here. Oh, I can make the Magnum revolver. Well, it's 3,000, but I think I'd rather find one. 3,000 caps. Yeah. Tactical eyepiece. We need science of 1 to do that. Okay. Yeah, I need science 1, and I can make the I can make our night vision. How far are we from level? A long way. Yep, we are a long way. Well, actually, we have a level. All right, I'm an idiot. So we need science. All right. Right there. Yep. Yep. I didn't even see we had a level. All right. Bam. We're gonna do 2 of these. All right. I did see Fallout 5's in early development. However, unless Bethesda breaks from what they normally do, they're going to release 6 first, and that's still a few years out. So, yeah. I have never understood why. I mean, they know Elder Scrolls is a huge franchise and Fallout is a huge franchise. They have the money and the people, and they have the places to have a team for each one and to make them simultaneously. But for whatever reason, God Howard has his head up his butt and they don't do that. I don't know. All right, so we're going to make one that's going to be night vision. All right, and let's do a recon sensor. This one will be black. No legendary. I just need the night vision. Okay, and the second one is going to be thermal vision. And we're going to do the VATS matrix overlay on this one, and it's going to be blue. Let's make it blue. What the hell? And I'm not going to put a legendary on our night vision, thermal vision stuff. Just not doing it. Okay. So now we have night vision and thermal, so that should be good. All right. Oh yeah, I'm keeping the hello. You hanging out with Kazi? Hey buddy. Okay. You're all safe here. It's fine. Long as it's not a spin-off of Fallout 76 and they make Fallout 66. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Please don't do a spin-off. I like 76 for its own thing. But please let's not make anything similar to it again. Please. I mean, I play 76. I haven't since the Burning Springs update. But that's because I needed to take a break from it, and Fallout 4 had me pissed off with the anniversary crap they did. But let's not make anything else that's similar to 76, you know. Let's see. Not hungry, right? Right. Okay. Yeah. Now when it released, I said I'd never buy it ever. 5 years later, a friend talked me into buying it. So yeah, it took me 5 years to get, because I was like, I'm never going to play that game. I am not buying it. I'm not putting my money on that game. And it took 5 years, but like I said, a friend of mine talked me into getting it.
Still a hole, but it could be worse.
I'm like, it's a pretty good game now. But I remember all the complaining that I heard about when it first came out and all that stuff. And I'm like, nope, not me. Not today. But like I said, I play it now. I enjoy it. And there are people on the channel that play it. And I'm going to go back into it. I'm just kind of Burning Springs was not what we were actually looking for. And I don't know if they've incorporated anything that we guessed that they would incorporate. Like you know, something to do with the what's the I can't think of what it's called. The interloper. Yeah, the interloper. I don't know if they did anything. All I know is bounty hunting. And then suddenly we have a mod in Fallout 4, a creation club in Fallout 4 that's bounty hunting. Don't like the fact that they put the ghoul, and they call him the ghoul, you know, in there. But it is what it is.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
That's the most positive Marcy's been in a very long time. Okay. Yeah, we do hate at least a couple of things with them, but yeah, well, I mean, hell, I'm playing now. They really pissed me off with the anniversary edition, but here I am. I mean, I would, but Blizzard's about to take 80 bucks out of my butt before January 13th. Uh-oh. You gonna boost for TBC, or is that what you're talking about? Because they're gonna get about 80 of mine. Because I got a boost for TBC. I think, yeah, what did you say, January 13th? Yeah. That's when I'm going to be able to boost. And I have a Warlock right now. He's level 51, I think. But I'm thinking of Shaman again. I don't know. Anyway, I just totally went to WoW Anniversary Edition. Sorry. Let's see. All right, we got our night vision, we got our thermal. Yeah, I want to be a druid to farm with, herb and mining. Gotcha. Okay. I have a few friends that like to they like their druids. I have never been able to play a druid. I love druids. I can't play them. I had a druid. I got her to level 38 and I boosted her to 58 when original classic was going TBC. I got her to 60 and that's where she stayed. I didn't even play her during TBC. And then Wrath came out and I boosted her to 70. And I mean, now we're on mop and she's still like level 72. I can't get the druid rolling, man. Yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from, Grizz, but it's TBC and I'm playing it. I mean, you know, TBC is absolutely hands down my favorite, and I will definitely play it again. But let's see. Do we do Starlight Drive-In? There's nobody there. We kill mole rats, but we have to put up a recruitment beacon. If we do Troubled Waters, we're going to get Grey Garden. And all we have to do there is defenses because they have food and water and they're robots. So we would just have to do defenses there. I've already decided I'm taking it slow. I'm not going to rush the storyline for this character for this one. So I'm not really worried about that one at the moment. I'm not going to the Coast Guard Pier anytime soon. Main will be a paladin. Setting up my bars for function when I shift with Druid was the biggest pain. Oh yeah. Um, I got all of them fixed up, but then here's where I screwed up. Like I would level up and I would forget to upgrade every time. Yeah, it just it was rough. Um, Now I've always been a warlock, and my second's always been a paladin. Um, and but for TBC, 90% of the time I run a shaman in TBC. But I am definitely going to dedicate some time to TBC. But I got a lot of other stuff going on too. I got Fallout I got to play. I've got a Minecraft server to run. So TBC is going to probably be one night a week, maybe something like that. Um, we could clear the feral ghouls from Mass Pike Tunnel, and I could get some bones so that we can make some cutting fluid. We need the bones for that. Or we could go do Troubled Waters, which is going to be mutants, super mutants, and then Mirelurks. Settlement. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said earlier, Fallout 3 is my favorite because it was my first. But the quality of life changes from Fallout 3 to Fallout 4, even Fallout 3 to New Vegas. The quality of life stuff it makes it up for me. I can go into Fallout 3 for a couple of days and then I got to take a break. And I'm gonna take most of it's iron sights. It gets on my nerves that I can't have iron sights because I don't play. I'm kind of like Sven. I don't play Fallout 3 modded. Y'all can be divided if you want, brother. I just like Fallout. You know, I have my reasons to play what I play, but I don't dislike any of them. Hell, I even still every now and then load up Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Yeah, we were trying to decide. Let's go do Troubled Waters. What the hell? And then we'll clear out the ghouls and get some bones. But let's get these super mutants and Mirelurks out the way. And because I need to hit level 15 so we can go get Ada and I can get the robot workbench. Once I get the robot workbench, I can start setting up supply lines. I played it. It's been a very long time since I played it. Not gonna lie. Had fun, but I don't know how it stood the test of time. Well, I'm not gonna hate on 76. I just don't like the Burning Springs update. I don't like everything it did. I'm gonna go and try it. Havoc was telling me about it, and I'm gonna go try it. But you know, it definitely wasn't what we were looking for, and it even made quite a few people quit playing the game. But I'm not gonna hate on it. Everybody knows how I feel about Todd Howard and his bull stuff, but you know, other than that. Now, there's going to be a suicider down here. So I need to get a good vantage point. And there's the rocket guy. So we're going to have to watch out for the suicider and the rocket guy. Now, maybe I can get over there. I don't know if I'm going to have the range with this rifle. No, I'm not going to have the range with that here. I don't want to be on the ground. And there is some... Aha! Oh, hello. Okay, let's try this hill. All right, I can see water over there in the tanks now, so that might... Well, now, everything I've heard, it's not really bad. It's just not what we were looking for. Like, we were looking for... Hang on, I don't want to get ambushed there. We were looking for stuff that connected more with, like, the interloper. More of the, what do you call it? The bosses, the, like the Mothman and things. I can't think of what they're called right now, but you know, more of those going across the bridge into Ohio or whatever. That's what we were looking at. We weren't looking for any kind of bounty hunting anything. But again, I haven't played it yet. I'm not going to hate on it. Havoc said it's pretty cool, but it's easy. He said he says it's way too easy. But I'll have to get in there and see eventually. Like I said, I'm not going to hate on it. It's just not what we thought it was going to be. And that's our fault because we were thinking it was going to be something, you know, our own thoughts led us down that path of expectation. And then when that expectation wasn't met, then of course it's like, ah, well, that sucks, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. I don't know if it sucks or not. I've been told it's pretty decent. Havoc had some fun with it. He said it was too easy. Hillary played it. She said she was having a hard time with it. But you know, I'll have to see. All right, let's see if we can get this done. Now the suiciders. Uh-oh, what? Oh, we got a storm. Okay. Now the suiciders usually somewhere over there. I just need to see your little blinking red light, buddy. There's one dude there. Mr. Rocket Man is probably right there. Or he could be right there. That's Rocket Dude, maybe. That keeps falling through the grate. Lovely. And now I got a storm. I can't see anything. All right, hold on. Yeah, you always go troubled waters. Yeah, it's not a bad one, and it's gonna get Grey Garden, and I can just put defenses at Grey Garden. They'll be okay for now. Um, and we're really not in a bind for oil at the moment, so taking the ghouls out is not a top priority. I just don't want to get too many settlements too fast. All right, 2 shots of move. Do I have let's do that. I don't have any mines at the moment. There he is. Really can't see. That's our missile launcher. All right, there he is. I may actually try to do something with a pipe rifle. But it's probably going to be more of a commando pipe rifle over a 308. I don't want the gauntlets. I don't want the paintbrush. I want the... Thank you. All right, so we looted those. First that I shot was over here, I think. Yeah. We'll see. It probably varies individually, but I'll stick to the stones, breaking bones. Yeah. I'll turn that off. Thank you. I mean, if it sucks, I'll let you know it sucks. I don't care. If I try it out and it sucks, I will definitely let you know. I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan of the bounty hunter thing. I'm really not. But I haven't tried it, so don't know. I picked up the missile launcher, but I didn't see the missile launcher dude anywhere. So no missiles. I'll probably drop the missile launcher anyway, because it's going to be heavy and it's not a weapon that I will normally use. Already picked up a hunting rifle. We don't need missile launchers, so there that gets us our way down a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'm going to set up a salvage beacon because I do want to get these back to Sanctuary. All right, shotgun, carbine, Sweeney and Sydney and that. Okay, good. Those. And that's Sanctuary Hills. There's a salvage beacon. Yay. I didn't want to drink the damn water. There you go. .50 caliber, nice. know there's a safe up on the roof, but I think it's expert. So we probably wouldn't be able to get it right now. But I don't feel like loading out and loading back in, so. And we'll probably be doing another salvage beacon here in just a second.
Sweet.
That one is expert for sure.
Bingo.
Patio furniture, very nice. Give me all the good stuff. What are we at? 300 to 300. Yep. We're gonna do another one. These give +1. Let's keep ones. Nah, we'll worry about that later. And all right, now before we get started, we need to eat. and drink.
Got it.
All right. All right, there's another turret. There's a room under there. Normally don't clear all of it out though. I don't care that much about it. That was a good trunk right there. Let me tell you, I hadn't seen one like that in quite some time. That was pretty good. Always save before you get in the elevator. Always. Okay, so it's dark. Very good. Yeah, we're getting kind of low on 10 mil. I may have to make some actually. Your business.
Supervisor White?
Darling, so good to see you. You fixed our water problem, didn't you?
That's right.
That's marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous. Here, you can have some of our produce. I'll ask Greenie to give you a discount, too, if there's anything else you need. Now I simply must get back to work. Ta-ta!
All right. Now we'll need to get defenses here, but other than that, and they'll be fine for a little while. And there's our level. Let's take off the night vision. And while we're here, I want to drop off some more food. Okay. I see you. Gunners, okay. Nope. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That's why I don't play One Life to Live. Did I store the food already? I think I maybe, I don't know. Let's see. No. All right. All right. I'm not sure what that one dude had, but it hit really hard. Gameplay wise, nothing. It's the same game, man. They just, if you do the anniversary edition, you get like 150 Creation Club items, most of which I already have anyway. So, I mean, it's the same game. All right. Nothing this time, of course. All right. Okay, none of them made it back yet. That's not unexpected. We go. Okay, we need some more 10 mil though. We definitely do. Going through a lot of 10 mil. Let's see. There we go. Get rid of that radiation. Still peckish after a steak. Okay. Now we should be able to do this now. Yeah, we could have done it last level, but I needed the science. All right. Now, let's see right here. There we go. Right, it does 85. We can get 120. I need gunner rank 3 for the suppressor for that. Alright, that's fine. Okay, there we go. That's gunner rank 4. We got quite a ways to go for that. I may actually find a different weapon to snipe with that I can get a suppressor on. I like this one because of its lucky affix, but we have the ability to put legendary affixes on weapons and stuff, so. But I'll wait till the hunting rifles come in and have a look at them. They're not going to do as much damage as these guys do, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Speaking of, can we get this up to 103 right there? Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't play it for about a month and a half. All right, so there's all of our upgrades so far. We might can upgrade that. Yeah, let's get the advanced receiver on there. All right. We'll just drop off the mods for right now. All right. Okay. Again, not worried about this one or that one, to be quite honest. We could probably do this next. Yeah, I think that'll be a good one to do right now. Let's look at workshops. Want defense. They want defense. All right, so y'all are gonna have to wait for one more level, and then me getting the stuff to be able to make the robots to do the thing. Dog meat, you turned your bowl over. Let's see, what time is it? 1 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I remember you had sent me some screenshots of some of the stuff you were building, and then you sent me screenshots of stuff you were building in a different game. I hadn't heard anything since then with you. And then you came on Minecraft with us, and there you go.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
We just never think it's safe, Marcy. That's how you handle that. You carry a big gun. Let's see. We still have 8 salvage beacons. It's fine. So I'll look at the map when we get down to the APC. But I think we can go to Diamond City and go around. It should be behind Hardware Town. Yeah, we'll just do that. All right. That's where the raiders are. We could go in that, but let's go over behind Hardware Town. We'll go the back way.
Think you can hide? Scared, huh?
Well, he'll be limping a little bit. Well, that's one of them. That might be the other one. Yeah, there we go. Give me that. Sell that. Oh, nice. But it's not as good as the exploding hunting shotgun. This is just a semi-automatic. I like these shotguns though. I really do. So much better when it's got the suppressor on it. Oh, how you doing, bud? Got a little lead in that pencil.
Got it.
Now that leads up to the Raiders. We want to go the other way. I don't think we can get into that.
Break the code.
Yeah. We'll worry about that later. That just goes to the devil armor. Okay. And that's it. And here's one of your psycho blondes. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Now, this is why I wanted to come this way. And And there's another one over here. That's going to give us bones for the cutting fluid. We just need steel and something else to go with it. I can't remember what it is. All right. Huh. All right, here we go. Poor puppy.
Playing games with me, huh?
I'm not playing games.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Yep, it will be.
I know you're here. I'm just getting started.
All right, mechanical menace. There we go. 4 fusion cores. Holy hell. £15. Yeah. Uh, all this in the ammo case. Okay. All right. Well, that was a few panic bullets. Nice job there, guy. Meat's back on the table. A rolling pin. All right. Let's go ahead and pop that antibiotics there. Go. All right, so we hit level 15. That's going to get mechanical menace for us. That's what we've been waiting for. Now with the golden knight, let's hit 15. We need another point here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Next, we'll probably get Mr. Sandman. That's gonna, now that we've gotten some silenced weapons, that's gonna help us out. When we didn't have silent weapons, it wouldn't have really done that good for us, but I mean, we have 2 silent weapons now, so, and then later on we will get this one, which is ranged sneak attacks and melee sneak attacks, and then of course we will get blitz. But for right now, I think that's going to do us. We accomplished what we set out to accomplish for tonight. When we come back tomorrow night, we'll do mechanical menace, and we'll start setting up supply lines. I'm going to try to start earlier, so that I can do about 4 hours and still get off about the same time, because I want to start getting off before midnight because I'm trying to square my sleep away, and it's not that easy. But anyway, we'll see what we can do, and see if I can start a little bit earlier. But I just want to say thank you for all of you hanging out with me, chatting with me. Sven, have a great one. Grizz, you're still there. Have a good one, brother. Dust Bunny, appreciate you. And Paul, we'll see you later. But I'm gonna get out of here and give me a snack, watch some videos, relax, and go to bed. Y'all have a great one.